Welcome.
How are you?
I was bored.
How are you doing?
Good.
Good. Okay. Did you have a good weekend?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I was playing my tablet all day yesterday.
Your
Just like
tablet.
Roblox, yeah.
Is there something on your tablet that you like?
Roblox, Snapchat, that's all.
Yeah, I like the filters on Snapchat. So today we're going to be going over inferences and how to make an inference, which is something that you do every day, probably without even knowing. So, to say, for instance, if I were to come in soaking wet with my boots all soggy, what would you think was happening?
And you walk in the house, you walk, you feel wetness on your socks
Yeah, I'm all wet. What do you think happened? Why am I wet?
from the rain.
Look at you. See, you're already a pro. It'd be raining outside, right? That might be. Now, let's see if I changed it to I came in all wet. My socks are soggy, but now I'm all muddy, too. What do you think could happen?
Dirty.
Yeah, I'm dirty, too.
Um,
What could possibly happen?
that's hard.
That is a little hard, but think about it. If you came in, I'm wet. I know that if I'm wet and I'm coming from outside, then that probably means it was raining. But if I'm all dirty too, then I'm thinking, something must have happened outside, right? What could possibly things could happen outside to get you wet and dirty? Raining, and now it's dirty.
Oh, thunder thingy? No, the lighting.
Lightning? Okay, so.
Because we're around and frozen.
Oh, so you're saying like a tornado of some sort or like some bad weather. That could have happened, yeah. I'm thinking too because of like, I know that I've seen cars drive, and when I'm outside, I've seen cars go, and then when it's wet, there's a puddle, and sometimes a car.
And room.
And then the water splashes all up on you. So I might think, man, that poor girl got splashed by a car. So this is something that you do every day. So here's your chart and here's mine. So we're just gonna look at this together. It's pretty much stating that making inferences is using clues to figure out what the author is not saying. So in something that we do in our everyday life, we're now gonna do in a text. Do you like to watch movies?
Yeah.
Do you like make predictions about what's gonna happen in the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like if it was a scene where it was all happy and it was sunny and cloudy and out of nowhere, sunny and shiny and out of nowhere it got cloudy and the person was like this, looking off into the distance. What do you think happened?
You shocked?
By what? What could happen? Why is that person shocked?
Because you see all the things that happen.
See all the things that happen. And what I love about inferencing is sometimes they're not right or wrong. It's just long as you can prove where you got that thinking from. And that's what we're gonna do. So text evidence, clues from a text, plus what we already know equals an inference. So I'm gonna show you how I do that. It's something we do so often. Like I said, you do it in your favorite movie. So here we have our worksheet. I see you've already put your name on it. Good job, awesome. So I'm gonna read the first passage and then we're gonna figure that out together. I know that I'm first gonna be looking for what I already know. So I've had many experiences in life. I'm such an old woman. Even at your young age, you've had plenty of experiences in life, right? And so I take that's what I call background knowledge. So I'm gonna write that down here. Background knowledge. And we kind of gone over this a little bit with Miss Nelson, right? What does she call it? Starts with an S.
Sequence of events.
Sequence of events, but it's schema.
Oh, schema.
Yeah, that was a hard word to remember. But background knowledge or schema plus text
Evidence.
Text evidence. There you go. You got it. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to teach this lesson by the end of it. So here we go. So I know that background knowledge, I'm gonna draw a little picture, a thought bubble. That'll help me. Boop, 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 boop. Doop, 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 doop. So that's background knowledge. That's what I already know. Plus text clues. A little question mark. Doom, 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 doom. And a magnifying glass, because we need to look for the clues. That'll help us remind us of what makes an inference. So background knowledge plus text evidence equal inference. So here I'm going to read this first passage. As I walked in the door, I was amazed at the beautiful colors and smells. I knew it would be hard to decide what I could buy with my $3. The chocolate truffles looked delicious, but they were expensive. The jelly beans were not only cheaper, but so colorful. With so much to choose from, I knew I would be here a long time. So I'm going to think to myself, I'm going to use my highlighter here to help me figure it out. I'm going to highlight, I was amazed at the beautiful colors and smells. Then I think that might be a clue, because I'm looking at this and it says there's beautiful colors and smells. I'm thinking about things that I think about or I've come encounter with that is beautiful and it smells delicious. I'm automatically thinking about food because I smell food, or flowers, right? Could be flowers, but I'm gonna go a little further. I knew it would be hard to decide what I could buy with my $3. Buy with $3. I'm gonna highlight that because now I'm thinking we're in some kind of store. And then it said the chocolate truffles, not the chocolate truffles, looked delicious, but they were expensive. So what does Miss Roby say all the time about her and sweets? I got a bad problem with sweets, don't I? Yep. So I'm thinking chocolate truffles, I'm gonna highlight that. And then, but they were expensive. Then it goes to the next sentence. It says the jelly beans were not only cheaper. So the jelly beans happened to be cheaper and they were colorful. Maybe it was the jelly bean she was talking about when she said it was beautiful and the colors were beautiful. So now I'm gonna think, I got jelly beans, chocolate truffles, beautiful smells, colors, and then I have money. Thinking to myself, I could probably be at a candy store. So I'm gonna write that. I think they are at a candy store. What also made me remember that is I see the background now. I see this text evidence is telling me that, but I also know as a kid, I used to love going to the candy store. Have you ever been to the candy store? Oh my God, I remember feeling the same way sometimes in there with my money, wondering what I'm gonna buy. I always knew it was gonna be something chocolate. So I can refer back to what I already know, my background knowledge, and the text evidence to help me make my inference that I think they're at the candy store. Did it tell us they were at the candy store in the passage? Did it? Where it say that? I can't see that.
It was amazed with colors and smells and the jelly.
Right, we got a lot of clues, but it never said, right? We had to make an inference to determine where they were. And I think we did a pretty good job. What do you think?
Yeah.
Let's try the next two together. You think we can do that? Mm-hmm. Awesome, I do too. The water felt so good on such a hot day. I heard the other children laughing and yelling across the way. The concrete was wet from a group of teenagers splashing each other in the corner. The lifeguard watched closely to keep the children from running. So let's see what we're going to highlight here. Do you think the water felt so good on such a hot day? You think that's an important sentence? Yeah, I think so too. Let's highlight that. Clue number 1. I heard the other children laughing and yelling across the way.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Children laughing and yelling across the way. Why do you think that's important?
Because it thinks there's outside.
That helped you to infer it was outside. Have you ever had the experience? When do you yell and play? When do you or laugh and yell across the way? Do you do that outside?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you use some background knowledge.
Yeah.
When you play, okay. You use some background knowledge there. Awesome. The concrete was wet from a group of teenagers splashing each other in the corner. Now we know that they're splashing, right? Splashing each other from the corner. Can you splash? What do you need to splash with?
Your foot.
You need a foot? You need some hands. You can't just... But what else do you need? What do you splash? Could we splash right now?
No.
No, what are we missing?
I forgot.
What could we use to splash? We can't splash right now. Why can't we splash? Because we're dry, right? What will we need to splash?
Oopsie.
No, you're fine. You said we're dry, right? What do you?
Towel?
We need towel to dry off, right? So what would we need to be to splash? You drink it.
Oh,
What? What do you drink?
water.
Water. Yes, perfect.
Oh, I couldn't remember.
So they're splashing. Then it says the lifeguard. Where are lifeguards usually at?
Outside. No, lifeguard?
Mhm.
No, oh, the pool.
The pool. Huh. The lifeguard watched closely to keep the children from running.
Oh! Yay! They was at the beach.
They're at the beach. How do you know that?
Because I saw a movie, a lot of lifeguards was watching some people walking, surfing in the water.
Oh, so you've been to the beach and you've seen that happen. So you used background knowledge. What clues in the text helped us?
The water feels so good, such a hot day,
You like-
and splashing each other in the corner, and children laughing and yelling across the way.
Did we hear something else? Who was that person that you said would watch people?
Lifeguard.
The lifeguard. You're right. The lifeguard. So what do we want to say? Where are they?
I think they're at the beach.
Okay. I think they are at the beach. Wow, Dejanay, you are just helping me so much with all that background knowledge you have. All right. Number 3, want to do another? Awesome. Let's do it. I was allowed to push the cart. The front left wheel was broken, so the cart wobbled down each aisle. Mother put various packages and boxes in the cart, but I didn't notice. I was trying to keep the cart going straight as it got heavier and heavier. So before we move on, what 2 things do we need to make an inference? What do we before we even decode that? What do you think we need? Two things that I said. We had a formula. This plus this equals that. What do we need to make an inference?
A background knowledge,
And what else?
schema, and plus text evidence.
There you go. You're so awesome, Dejanay. Perfect. We need background knowledge. That's our schema. And then we need text evidence. And those clues, we got to look for clues. And then they help us make in what? That.
Knowledge.
Is
No,
it-
inference.
There you go, an inference. All right, now it seems like you were really excited about that one. Tell me what you were thinking.
A grocery store.
A grocery store?
Or Home Depot.
Home Depot. Okay, why do you say that? Why do you think those places? Tell me more.
Because Home Depot have heavy things and packages. And
So you think that's a clue?
Yeah.
So you want to highlight that? Says, I was trying to keep the cart going straight, but it got heavier and heavier. So heavier and heavier, you think is a clue. Yeah. So what else helped you to think either grocery store or Home Depot? Why?
the cart would wobble because some carts do that.
Oh, because you need a cart when you go to those places, right? Have you ever helped your mom grocery shop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun.
It's fun. Do you get to put stuff in there?
Yeah.
What do you like to put in the cart?
Chips.
Chips. What kind of chips?
Hot Cheetos.
Oh, God. Do you like Takis? Oh, of course. Okay. So we got the cart wobbled down each aisle because you need a cart, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. And then it says mother put various packages and boxes in the cart. What could that be? Packages and boxes.
Woods or boxes could be tables.
You put, yeah, so you're thinking Home Depot still. Okay, we could do Home Depot. You're not wrong. Okay, so you said you think they're at Home Depot, right?
Yeah.
I think, what's the sentence you want to put?
I think they're grabbing stuff from Home Depot.
Okay, I think they are grabbing stuff from Home Depot. Great. And what were the clues that helped you to figure that out?
The cart wobbled down each aisle.
Mm-hmm.
Mother put various package and heavier.
Perfect. Got you. You're a regular detective. Now, Dejanay, we've done so much together. Do you think you can do the other two on your own? I'll read them and you can highlight your text evidence.
Yeah, I can do it.
I know you can. I know without a doubt you can. All right, so I'm going to read it and then you're going to go. I'm going to cover my eyes, okay? As we entered, a large blast of water hit the windshield. Huge flopping sponges began to slap at the hood as we slowly moved forward. Soon there were suds spilling over the sides. I was glad the windows were rolled up.
Oh. So it makes like they're in a house.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, right where you think they are. Okay, now tell me what you think.
Because a large blast of water hit the windshield. The windshield like a window thingy.
Okay, so you're thinking a window.
And flopping sponge began to slap at the hood as we slowly.
What is a hood? What is a hood? Slap at the hood. Slap at your coat hood?
No.
No, what hood? Keep reading.
And soon there was suds spilling other sides. I was glad the window was rolled up.
Windows rolled up. Tell me, what are you thinking? Windows rolled up. Slapping the hood. Slowly moving forward. Windshield. Water hit the windshield. Those are the things that you have highlighted. Sounds like some good text evidence there. So what do you think they are? Read to me what you said.
I think they're in a house.
A house. Now, I'm thinking, I could see why you said house because of the windows, right? So that would make sense because you said a blast of water hit the windshield. Now, does houses have windshield?
No.
No, they don't. So tricky. What has a windshield?
A car? Oh, never mind.
You're right.
I was thinking about the other windshield.
Yeah. So where do you think they are now?
In the car.
But where in the car?
In the woods?
They're going through the woods where sponges are splapping on. You seen some sponges in the woods?
Oh, no.
I'm saying, you got some mystical. We've been studying fiction, but where do they have sponges and water hitting the windshield and
Oh, car wash. I forgot.
Awesome. Oh, they're at the car wash.
No wonder I forgot.
Those details can be so tricky, can't they?
Yeah.
Okay, let's read the last one and then you go ahead and do that one too, okay? It felt wonderful to be outside, even if only for a little while. All the swings were already taken and a group was playing softball on the
I
diamond.
know this one.
Cassie and I decided to use the monkey bars until the teacher called us. I'm going to read that again, okay? I'm going to let you highlight your text evidence and then I'm going to read it again. It felt wonderful to be outside, even if only for a little while. All the swings were taken already, and a group was playing softball on the diamond. Cassie and I decided to use the monkey bars until the teacher called us. Tell me what you think.
I think it felt wonderful to be outside.
So
All
you're naming me the text evidence
yeah.
first, okay?
All the swings were already taken. And was playing softball on a diamond, and they decided to use the monkey bars to teach a color
Okay, where do you think they are?
at the playground
How do you know that?
because they have monkey bars, the tent for softball, and swings that go back and forth.
So tell me about your background knowledge. I see that you got some text evidence there, but what is something that you already know that can help you to inform that? What made you come to that inference?
Outside,
You've been outside before?
yeah.
If we go outside,